Hey guys, my name's Kristen, and I wanted to talk to you today about my journey as a Beachbody coach and what this has meant to me. As you know, if you've been following me on Facebook or you have done a challenge with me, you already know that fitness is a huge part of my life and something I'm super passionate about. But it hasn't always been that way. Just within the last few years, that passion has really grown. I used to be a teacher, and I was also a high school guidance counselor. So working with other people has always been something that's a passion of mine. I'm also a military spouse, so we move around every 2 to 3 years, which makes holding a full-time job super difficult for me. When I had my second baby, I decided to be a stay-at-home mom. That was something, that I always really wanted to do. My mom did that for us, made that sacrifice for our family, and I wanted to do the same thing for my kids, and my husband was supportive in that. So at that time, we decided I'd stay home, and that when my children are in school, that I would go back to work full-time as a teacher so that we could continue saving for their college and other expenses that come up as children get older. So after I had Madeline, that's when I started getting really into group fitness at our local gym. I started going to the classes, and a fitness instructor encouraged me to become a body pump instructor, which really pushed me out of my comfort zone. I was very nervous about doing that, but I did love the class, so I decided to try it out. And that was a huge turning point for me. I realized that I was super passionate about fitness, and I loved being in that role of being able to encourage others along their fitness journey and be as excited about it as I was. At that time, I didn't know what Beachbody was. I'd never heard of it. I didn't know what P90X was. I didn't know what Insanity was. But a friend of mine and also coach signed up as a coach, and she started talking to me about it. And again, I didn't know what it was, so I didn't really think much of it at the time. Then after I got pregnant with my second baby, she started talking to me about it again and mentioned that there would be this P90X challenge starting up shortly after I had my second baby, and wanted to know if I wanted to join the challenge and if I wanted to join as a coach and I could get a discount. So I was like, okay, sure, why not? I'll give it a try. What do I have to lose? And I didn't know at the time what a huge impact that would have on my life. I signed up as a coach, started the challenge, and I was so excited about the results I was getting. I was able to be back down to my pre-baby weight within just 3 months, and being able to plug into that group for accountability and support, I realized I really needed that. I'd always enjoyed working out, but the nutrition part was something I had never really worked on improving that much in my life, and just seeing the successes and struggles of others in that group was huge for me, and that's what kept me going, even with a toddler and a newborn baby that was waking me up every 1 to 2 hours at night. But because I saw other people struggling with the same thing and they were doing it, that made me get my butt in gear and do it too. So I saw what an impact that was on me and decided, you know what, I want to do this coaching thing. And also after I had my second baby, I really started to stress over finances, and I wanted to be able to help provide for my family, but the thought of me going back to work full time as a teacher, even when my kids are back in school, totally was stressing me out and just wearing on me, because my husband's in the military and we move so often and he's going to be deployed. I wanted to be able to be home for my kids even when they go back to school. I want to be able to drop them off and pick them up and be there when they're sick and not have to worry about, well, who's going to take care of them because my husband's gone and I have to work. So I started running my own challenge groups and doing my own 90-day challenges and 10-day challenges and trying to reach out to other people and get them as excited about what I was doing as I was. And it hasn't always been easy. I started off slow. It was a struggle at first. It took me some time to really get that momentum going. I had a newborn and I wasn't getting much sleep, but I really started to dig into what my why was, and that was I wanted to help provide for my family. I started to see a future with Beachbody, and that future was that I wouldn't have to go back to work full time, and that I could continue to be that constant in my kids' lives and be there for them for all the events with school and not have to have the stress of working full time and a deployed husband. So I'm going to ask you a question that I kept hearing being asked of me when I was a new coach, and that was, why not you? And that is what really stuck with me. When I heard that question, why not me? I thought, well, why not me? I mean, I was hearing stories of everyday people who had become successful as a coach, and they were changing lives, working from home. And I thought that was so incredible, and I wanted that too. I'll tell you, it hasn't always been easy. I have ups and downs all the time, but what it takes is consistency and discipline and being willing to open up your doors and reaching out to others every single day. So ask yourself that. Why not you? Set your goals, find your vision, and then just go for it.